We're gonna pop. You take me for a fool. You take me for a fool. No bottles are gonna be popped off because I'm not a fool. The job isn't done yet. The job isn't done yet. There is still a lot of work to do. But before we get to that, World Cup 2018, someone was born. A child was conceived and given to the world in World Cup 2018. France against Argentina. A baby was ushered into the world, and he was named the prodigy. And many people have called him a pace merchant, pace Mbappe, overrated, a joke, a liar. So many different people have called him so many different things. But you will have to just accept he is what he is. And this guy already showed up in 2017 for Monaco as a teenager. As a 17-year-old, this guy was scoring in consecutive CL games. As a teenager, as an infant, as a fetus, as an IVF baby. You know what he did at the World Cup. When I call him the prodigy, I need to explain why it's called the prodigy. It's not called the prodigy because he's like has the most silky skills. He has the most talent. He has the most ability. He's called the prodigy because he is the guy. He is the guy that I am here to make it happen. I'm football's son. He's here to bring balance to the world. Because there is something that Mbappe wants. And I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what he wants. But if he gets what he wants, he will rupture the balance of everything in the footballing world. He will completely disrupt the footballing balance. This is beyond Thanos. Because remember, Thanos wants balance. Mbappe is here to actually disrupt the balance of things right now. Guys, we messed up again. Shame on us. We messed up yet again. What was the dialogue before this game? Bayern Fan TV said 5-3. Bayern Fan TV said 7-2 after halftime. People were like, Bayern are going to destroy these guys. They'll mesmerize these guys. Bayern had 25 attempts. Bayern Munich had 25 attempts on goal. That's insane. They had 25 flipping attempts on goal. And we were privileged to the kind of game that we saw, because that was an absolutely outstanding game. And the reason why the game was that outstanding was because of Mbappe's early goal. That early goal sets the stage for the game that we got. And PSG suffered a lot. But you can now see why they brought in Keylor Navas. You can now see why you have to maybe give Kimpembe a dub. And especially when Marquinhos went off, you have to give credit for how well PSG defended, because Bayern Munich worked them hard. I have never seen pressing that aggressive before in my life. I've never seen a team work so hard off the ball than I saw for Bayern Munich. I am shocked that PSG even managed to get 3 Gs. I'm shocked. But because there's several names that have to be mentioned here, guys. There's several names, because I will try and get your comments. Don't worry, I have the dubs open. I have the tab open. So any super chats you've sent, I will get to them. But guys, I need to get this off my chest, because there's several things that need to be said now. Because there are several names. Respect to Mbappe. Respect the prodigy. Because this guy gave you a hat trick in the first against Barcelona. You called them Barcelona a bomb team. He's now coming again. The first goal, I think Neuer should have done better. Maybe it was the power of the shot, but Neuer being chief of guard should have been done better. Maybe Neuer's chief of guard status should be revoked. Maybe it should at least be under review. But the second goal that Mbappe scored was money, because it actually reminded me of the goal that he scored in the final of the World Cup against Subasic. Like, it was the same motion that he did, and he completely bamboozled Neuer, because I don't think Neuer did not think that he was going to take the shots that early, and they think he was going to say what's up and put it in the bottom left-hand corner. It was a money shot. He's shown up. He's shown you he's that dude. And you need to respect this man. You need to respect this man. I tell you again, this is why he's a prodigy. It's not about skills. It's not about dribbling or so or whatsoever. It's about getting it done. He's a good merchant. He's a good merchant. Get it done. I've clowned Neymar. We've all clowned Neymar. Neymar is the guy. There is not a more vilified, abused, or perhaps hated player right now than Neymar. Neymar Lannister, Neymar, your sister, your mother, so forth. Dad, who knows? He dropped 2 assists. He dropped 2 assists. The first pass to Mbappe, waited, firmly waited, so forth. Beautiful through. Nice reverse pass. Remember miracle at Camp Nou? Do you remember the miracle at Camp Nou? Remember the pass that Neymar put in for Sergio Roberto? This was similar. That ball by Neymar with his left foot, that was an insane pass. Watch that pass again. That ball from Neymar was freaking insane. And for Marquinhos, it was a beautifully timed run. So for Bayern, it is what it is. You see, this game would never have played like the final because the final was a final. So because it was a final, Bayern were a lot more composed and a lot more careful, specifically with the high line. But I think that PSG, obviously having played them before in the final, were prepared for how these guys were going to settle, specifically defensively. And I think for Bayern, knowing that these are 2 legs, and the first leg is at the crib, they're looking to blow these guys open. Choupo-Moting got his goal, and he almost got a back heel. Who knows? You see, I don't really like doing what is and so forth, but we have to at least put it out there. If Lewandowski plays, we could have had a very different game. It would have been a very different game if Lewandowski had played. But guys, we can't do that because see, that is just being disingenuous. We knew Lewandowski was injured. We knew Verratti was injured. And every single person said Bayern would win. There's only one person that said PSG would win. And it was some dude during my lineup preview. That was it. Every single person said PSG would get colonized. We thought we were going to witness a colonization. And for Bayern, look, Bayern hustled these guys. Navas had to make some insane, crazy saves. It was a great goal by Choupo-Moting header, superb goal by Muller, good delivery by Kimmich. But for Bayern, I'm not saying that. What could they have done differently? I don't know what they could have done differently. Now, I don't know whether Goretzka had an injury or whether that was like it's a tactical change by Hansi Flick. But I think they were definitely missing that outlet from the center, specifically with what Goretzka brings. Also, his shooting as well. Because Bayern Munich had 25 attempts. They had 25 attempts. That is insane. That's a FIFA stat. That is the kind of stats that you would actually see on FIFA. So, what a game. And my thing is that this sets things up crazy because my thing is Bayern Munich will get goals in Paris. They'll get goals in Paris. And for PSG, they're like, we have a 3-2 scoreline that we can now defend on Paris. But let's keep it real. Let's be real right now. United have beaten PSG in Paris. And my thing about this is that PSG are, I still think, now I think it's 50-50. I still wouldn't put PSG as favorites because remember, you would expect Lewandowski to come back. Bayern Munich, they need Lewandowski. They need him. Because it's not even about whether he scores goals or not. I just think his presence in there is needed. I don't think the kind of movements or the connectivity that Choupo-Moting brings is the same thing that Lewandowski brings. But you got to give it up for PSG. I thought Marquinhos, when he was there, played well. Kimpembe superbly well. The defending from PSG was money. Navas came up clutch. So for Bayern, they didn't play badly. They didn't play badly. Like, it is the tactic, and the nature of the tactic is you will get caught on the break. You will get counters. And the question is, can teams take their chances? Last year, teams didn't take their chances, so they said, what's up? Lionel Mount. You see, I need to just be very clear here with people because people seem to think that I have somewhat of a hatred of this dude. Mason Mount is a good player. And you know what? I want to keep it positive. That was a very good goal. Let's not even get it twisted. That was a quality, amazing, superb goal by Mason Mount. It was a thing of beauty. It was an absolutely amazing, amazing goal because it was, first of all, receiving the ball, the turn, and then it was a niche. It wasn't even finished. That was a quality niche. You know, again, his overall game, like Chelsea's overall performance was definitely patchy, but it is what it is, guys. I told you, all I want is a semi-final appearance, which is why if I was an idiot who didn't learn from the mistakes, I would have popped bottles. I would have popped bottles off. But because of last season and how I got punked and clowned, I am being very, very careful indeed. Now, I wasn't happy with the false nine, and I still don't think it worked because Havertz and Werner were completely ineffective. And there was a chance that Werner had, like a ball that Mount played to Werner. If Giroud gets onto that header, he scores that. Werner, but that was a perfect header. But if Giroud was on the end of that, he would have scored that. And there was a moment where Werner was running with the ball. He got a little bit confident. He could have played a pass to the left, but he got super confident and he overran the freaking ball. So I just think that Tuchel, you have to play striker. And I'm hoping and praying that next week he plays a striker. I think by playing Werner, you're only going to ruin the freaking dude. Let's keep it real. You're only going to ruin this freaking dude. This guy's, he's trash. Werner is trash. It is what it is. I have abused Chilwell. I've insulted Chilwell. I've called him garbage, and I've said that this man needs to be sold. These things are all true, and they were true at the time when these things happened. But I'll keep it a stack. I'll keep it real. That was a very good goal by Chilwell. That was a very good goal by Chilwell. Like, that was an English breakfast goal. That was a goal made from the pubs. That was a goal made from the tavern, from the depths of Albion. That was a quality G. Because him running, maintaining his composure, beating the man, and just putting that ball into the empty net. So for Chilwell, huge goal. And you see, if I was stupid and arrogant, I would say this game is over. Guys, Mendy made some very big saves. Azpilicueta made a stupendous block. There was a shot that shot would have probably gone in. And Azpilicueta made an amazing block. So Chelsea defensively were money. And Mendy, who people have questioned, how good is he really? Well, he's better than freaking Kepa, who is freaking garbage. But he kept things firm. He was fully firm. So Mendy had a very, very strong performance. And it was, again, looking at the game, Porto definitely. The thing with FC Porto is you can see that they were badly missing their two players. Tarumi and Oliveira, badly missing them. There was a lack of quality in the final third and inside the box. Marega just isn't very good. They just don't have very good players who put them in an attacking situation. They can actually hurt their opposition. They don't have those players. So you could definitely say they were badly missing them. But it is what it is. Chelsea got the win. It may have not been pretty. It may not have been the most vintage performance, but it is what it is. It would have been. See, I would have maybe popped off bottles if Pulisic had scored that opportunity. That sort of struck the underside of the bar. I would have been tempted to pop bottles off if he had done that. But it is what it is. It didn't happen. 2-0 is still 2-0. It is 2 away goals because I believe Chelsea with the away team. Both games have been played in Seville, but Chelsea with the away team. But as I said again, guys, you know how much I need this trophy. You know it, guys. You know how much I've talked about this trophy. You know how sad and how depressed I was last season. I know semis minimum. I was seeing it all down as semis minimum. And Chelsea just weren't ready, and they were coached by a complete total rookie. The team has improved, and I'll keep it real with you. See, let's go back to Mount, man. I can't be fake and I cannot be reactionary here. I'm not going to come out and say Mount is a superb, amazing player and so forth. I will never say that. But one thing I'll say that this guy is a very good player. He is a very good player that is a major contribution to this team. And his shooting is pretty damn good. And especially when you're in a tight game where not much is happening, you need someone to flip and shoot. Because you can pass the ball. You just need someone to take the initiative, receive the ball. Don't just look for the pass and say, can I create an opportunity? Can I take a shot? Can I test the keeper? Can I do something that the opposition isn't thinking about? So the bravery to take that on, I think, is key. And I'll repeat it again. That was a very important goal that Mount scored. See, Chilwell was its icing on the top. But that game, you saw that could have easily ended 0-0. You know, it could have easily ended 0-0 because there were not many clear-cut chances. And I didn't think that the false nine setup helped anybody. It did not help Havertz. It didn't help Werner. I don't think it even helps Mount. Because I think that Mount works better as a number 8, working with a striker, off a striker, which is what Lampard used to do. So I don't think Chelsea won this game by virtue of Tuchel's tactics. They won this game because of a moment from Mount and a moment from Chilwell. You know, it was those two moments that really helped them win the game. The formation didn't help them win the game. But I suppose Tuchel just wanted to be compact, being the away team, not wanting to concede, and just wanting to pick off Porto on the counter. But I just think that Concha was able to really restrict him. So, guys, this tie is not over. I refuse to fall into your trap. Especially you, LS Galaxy, I refuse to fall into your trap. This tie isn't over because I have seen crazy things right now. And Porto, they're going to come back. Because remember, Chelsea did not face Porto's best team. They're not changed. So I'm already keeping in mind that Oliveira has to come back. Taremi has to come back. They know they're 2-0 down. So they're now going to come into that second leg with a whole different mindset. A whole different mindset. So Chelsea, and I'm saying this to Chelsea right now, I'm saying this to Tuchel right now. Do not for one second think that this is over. You are so close to that semi-final. I can smell it. So close, but yet so far. Because all it takes is a few mistakes, a sending off, a completely horrible performance, and you could see what happened against West Brom. Because that's what it is. Because what if second leg happens, 6 minutes into the game, it's like Christensen gets sent off, Chelsea down to 10 men, and you now see what happened against West Brom. So I am treading very, very carefully, bro. I told you, I was arrogant last season. I was arrogant last year, and I've finally learned my lesson, man. I finally learned my lesson, so there is no way that I will be that way again, man. No way in heck. All right, let's see what some of you guys are saying, man. All right, so let's pop off, man. From Zuateng TV, man. Thank you for the double, Zuateng TV. Francis was right about Mount. Apologize to Francis. No, I will not. The issue with Francis was he was playing Mount in the wrong position. That's the first thing. The second thing of the matter is Mount is what he is. Of course, he's a good player. But the issue is guys are underperforming. Now, let's keep it real. This wasn't the best FC Porto team. Let's keep it real. This is still FC Porto. If you're going by the plan, Chelsea are the favorites to win this game. So congrats to Mount and so forth. But this is in a case of like, oh my gosh, he was right. Mount was always a good player. Just not a great player, but he was always a good player. Just not as great as people think he was. And I'll go one step further. Mount under Tuchel is far better and is a far better player than under Lampard. Under Lampard, he was a passion merchant. At least under Tuchel, he's actually a better, smarter footballer under Tuchel, so it's different. From Melinko Savage, apologies to Chilwell. No, because when he was trash, he was garbage. So at that time, when I clowned him, I deserved to clown him. But There was a time when I clowned Benzema. Now Benzema is like tier one of the best players in the world. So for this game, oh my gosh, chill. I can't apologize to you because what I said before was right. But for today's game, that was a dub. So I'm not even going to look at the crap that you did before. I am going to say, Chilwell, we thank you, we adore you, we bow to you. Chilwell, thank you. Hence, I called in the chill. From an armchair critic, man, Mbappe will be the greatest of his era. No debates. Armchair critic, relax. Do not be reactionary. Do not be reactionary. There is still a second leg to come, and Mbappe could break it in the second leg. There is still a second leg to come, and he could break it in the second leg. For me, I can't proclaim a guy as that dude when he's not ends his stripe. Until Mbappe wins that Champions League, let's chill. So right now, he's a World Cup winner. He's a World Cup winner who is now scoring clutch G's in a CL, specifically the knockout run, and specifically against big teams. Because tonight was a big dog. So any Mbappe haters, this is a bad night for you. This is a bad night for any Mbappe haters because this is the defending champions and Mbappe hit you with that two-piece. He hit you with that two-piece against the best keeper in the world. But actually, let's relax and let's just chill. From Brian KO2, who says, Sané needs to play on the left as a winger. It wouldn't have changed anything in this game. I hear you on that, but I still think that he was still very, very dangerous because the thing about it is if he just plays at the winger, it may limit his game because Sané his shooting is very good, and because he's a goal scoring threat, you need to play him out wide on the right. But you know what? Sometimes they do though. I don't think they did it in the game. Is where they switch. So I'm sure that there are times that Ban, okay, you switch. Let's just give guys a different goal, man. Andrew Critic again says, HH, could you stop the Mount slander for this season? What slander? So me saying that I don't think he's as great as anyone, how's that slander? And I said, for this stream, there's no Mount slander. Mount, you deserve the dub. That was a quality goal. A quality goal, and I thank you. Because Mount, you know how much I need this. So for this stream, you're not going to hear a peep out of slander from me. Quality Mount. Mount Kilimanjaro. Respect him. Mount Kilimanjaro. Because Mount, if you give me this CL, oh gosh, I'll change. I'll make you a chief. Mount, if you give me this CL, Mount, I am making you a chief, and I'll become English, man. From Yasir Said, man, thank you for the dub. This man Navas needs to be respected more. This guy is the best keeper in the world of football. I told you about Neymar HH. You didn't want to believe me. Now let's deal with this step by step. Navas might be the second best keeper in the world. I'm still going to give it. Third, Neuer, Courtois, Navas. Although Neuer looked fun in the light tonight. Neuer looks funny tonight because for Neuer, for the first goal, that was a Neuer mistake. But 100% for sure, Navas is top 3 keepers in the world. For sure. And I think people need to put some respect on his name. Neymar showed up. He showed up. Those were 2 key money assists. He showed up. So for Neymar, 100% man. But Said, the job isn't done yet. This is only the first leg. This is only part 1. Let's now see what happens in the sequel because the job isn't done yet. You need to show up in the second leg. From Whimsical Thoughts, who says, Mbappe, Neymar, and Navas showed up. Loving it. It was key because remember, people were saying that Mbappe, Neymar, Lannister, he was clown enough to go a red card against Lille, and people refused to give Navas his credit. People even put Edison and freaking De Gea above Navas. Navas needs to be respected as one of the best keepers in the world. As much as you hate Neymar, he produced 2 amazing assists. The second was flipping insane. And Mbappe scored 2 goals. The first goal, no, should have done better. That second goal was as clean as 3 whistles. That second G from Mbappe, I will post my reaction to that goal. I will post my reaction to that goal. That second goal from Mbappe was as clean as 3 whistles. From Andrew Laurie, Mount has 7 goals in the last 18 games, all competitions. Andrew, that's quality. And that's an amazing stat. But Andrew, the goal that he scored tonight weighs far heavier than the other ones. Andrew, I'm not a stats merchant. So some of those goals, were they against? Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, a Liverpool team who are struggling. The goal he scored tonight is the most valuable goal he has scored in his entire career. There is no goal that he scored. So for me, I don't care about those goals. This goal he scored tonight, this was a big time goal because it was in a Champions League game and it's in a CL knockout. And it was a goal that Chelsea needed. It was a goal that Chelsea needed, man. So I like those stats, but this goal tonight meant more. From Armchair Critic again, who says, HH, I told you PSG would get that dub during that draw. Armchair, this is only the first leg. This is only part 1. We are not done yet. We were treated to an outstanding game, and this tie is going to pop off. This tie has popped off. Okay, this tie has popped off. Armchair respects Bayern Munich because remember, Armchair Lewandowski will be back, and the Polish league will be angry because the Polish league is like, oh, so we now need to shift the G's. We're now 3-2 down. All right, let's ride. We are in for, Tuesday. Guys, I'm already counting down the days for Tuesday right now. I'm already counting down the days for Tuesday because Tuesday is going to be in Salini. Tuesday is going to be absolutely in Salini. From Live Hard and Die. That's a bit harsh. Wow, HH, did you watch Bayern PSG or the B-class game? I tried to watch both. I had to try to watch both, but and I actually did pretty well in actually getting into watching both. But look, the Bayern PSG thing was grabbing my attention because the Chelsea FC Porto game wasn't the most open game. It was pretty tight. But look, man, so when you just look back at the Bayern PSG thing again, man, 25 attempts, I believe. Let me even read out. Let me look at what the stats are here, because are these like the most stats that we've ever seen in a game? What are we doing here? So bear with me one second. What are we doing? So wait, okay, Bayern. I want to just read these stats out that Bayern had in this game. So Bayern PSG. Oh, guys, listen to this. 31 shots, 12 on target. I'll say that again. 31 shots, 12 on target. Now, when you look at that, you will say, how did you lose the game when you had 12 shots on target? And guys would say, if only we had Lewandowski. If only we had Lewandowski. But you see, I don't want to hear that. Bayern fans must not use that excuse of no Lewandowski because I have it on tape. Guys, it's on YouTube. So this stuff is recorded. We knew Lewandowski was out, and every not a single person said PSG would win this game. I'm sorry, guys. We need to give Ahmad, Tosin, and all these guys their job because not a single person, there was not a single person that came out and said, you know what, I think PSG would win. No one said it. Everybody said Bayern would either win or Bayern would give birth and baptize PSG. And guys, we got it wrong. So we've got to give PSG that their appreciation. So when you see 12 shots on target, that shows you a case of if Lewandowski was there, Lewandowski is scoring at least two. He is scoring for sure. He's probably scoring at least 2 Gs. If you're saying 12 shots on targets, for sure. But it's also the defending because there were a lot of those shots that were on target that were under duress. because PSG threw many men behind the ball. Because PSG, it's again, look, man, pause. Pochettino. I've abused him. I've clowned him. I've insulted him. That was tactically on point. The defensive shape, the defensive setup, the outball, the counter-attack, the spacing, the movement. It was a very good game plan. And I think that game plan greatly helped PSG to get that 3-2 dub. So you have to really give Pochettino a lot of that credit, man. But it was frightening watching just how relentless Bayern Munich were on PSG. Like these guys were coming at these guys from every single angle. From every single angle, these guys were coming at these dudes, man. So, but you can't use the Lewandowski thing as an excuse. You can't have that, man. All right, let's go back to these things. Okay, so from Osasuna, who says, thank you for the dub, Osasuna. PSG played their hearts out tonight. Credit to Poch for at least unlocking that. Danilo, a unit at centre-back. Yes, especially coming in for Marquinhos. Sane, allergic to shooting with his right foot. Well, if you don't have a right foot, you don't have a right foot. Which is why if I was a manager, I will always do my best to train every player to use both feet. Because there's situations where, bro, you have to use your other foot. Okay? Things are not going to be on a plate for you. Unless you are Robin, where you can magically always create a shot on your left foot, I will get every player to at least be somewhat adept at your weaker foot. That's why whenever you do football training, they always say, oh, train you on your weaker foot. PSG, yeah, they play their hearts out. Like, the effort that PSG put into that defense was amazing. Because on most nights, Bayern would have beaten them 5 or 6-1. And I think maybe Bayern fan TV and Bayern fans were thinking, when they look at those stats, they're like, wait, how come we didn't win by 6 or 7? Because PSG defended like Trojan horses. From Malenko Savage, man, thank you for the dub. Rhys James or TAA? We have to talk about TAA. Right now, Rhys James is the better right back, for sure. He is. Trent is trash defensively, and he's not doing that much going forward. Rhys James is far better balanced. So as a right back, Rhys James is better. Now Trent is better going forward and passing, but the better right back is Rhys James. There's no debate. From Miguel Rabinez, man, thank you for the dub. Chilwell has more CL quarterfinal goals than Bruno Fernandes and Arsenal in the last decade. Now that's deep. Yeah, CL quarterfinal goals. Now that's deep. The Bruno one is crazy, but Chilwell having more CL quarterfinal goals than an entire club is deep. That is deep. And this is a guy who is currently currently Class B break. That is deep, man. That is very deep. From Miguel Rabinez again, if Navas was from Argentina or Uruguay, he'd be more respected. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Like, maybe because he's Costa Rican, guys like, wait, Costa Rica, which amazing players they're from Costa Rica. Because remember, Ibrahimovic has had to sort of self-engineer himself. Because if Ibrahimovic don't have his character, would he be as famous? Guys be like, oh, look at this Swedish guy. Yeah, he's Swedish. Who cares? So I do think, like, if let's say he was from Argentina or Uruguay or from Brazil, people would speak about him more. Because this guy is a very good keeper who rarely makes mistakes and comes up with huge clutch saves. But my thing about it, Miguel, is I'm not a hype beast. I'm not a Twitter merchant. So I don't rely on these kind of retweet merchants and so forth on hype beasts to inform me about football. I know what's what. So because I know what's what, it is what it is. From Coatley Awesome, man, who says, us band fans got to hold and Coatley Awesome. I'm happy. I want to hear, because I want to now hear what you have to say. So Coatley Awesome, who is a band fan, says, us band fans got to hold an L. Lewandowski is a big miss. See, Coatley, I like that. I like that for you. It's an L. You're not out of it. By no means are you out of this right now. You are not out of it. But it does mean that Bayern Munich need to get goals. Not goal, Bayern need goals in that second leg. But Bayern will feel confident that in home or away, they can get goals. Lewandowski was a miss. And I think that this just shows that Lewandowski was a far bigger miss than people will want to admit. Because Choupo-Moting did get his goal. If Lewandowski played tonight, I think it would have ended maybe 4-3. It would have either been 3-3 or 4-3, for sure. Chris Gaming TV, thank you for the dub. I thank you for the dub. Thank you for the dub, Chris Gaming TV. I thank you so much for the support. Thank you for that dub. Thank you. From YSK Jackson, oh God, Latin. Job done. Conceived, believed, achieved. LSK, oh, screw you. Screw you, LSK Laxon. You tried to use reverse JoJo and it's failed. You want Chelsea to fail. Okay, so don't give me any of that crap of job done. LSK Laxon, I will see you on Sunday. And I expect a triple space apology from you on Sunday. From Hakim, what up, Hakim, Inter fan? If it wasn't for the UCL, Lukaku would be top 5 Ballon d'Or. But it is what it is. The UCL exists, you know. Yes, if the UCL didn't exist, Lukaku would definitely be in the job. And I think Lukaku is having an outstanding season, superb season. But the UCL exists, and he's not in the UCL, so that will always count against him. From Latin Lozario, who says, Madrid might make that final with Zad, #Horseman. Latin Lozario, that tie isn't over yet. Call me crazy, call me wild. That tie isn't over yet. That tie is still very much alive. That tie is still very much alive. So that tie right there, it ain't over, bro. It ain't over. From and Latin, leave. Can you just leave Zad alone? Leave him alone and let him live. Let Zad live. Just let him live. From Natsa, who says, Me, Vilton, and Muntar said PSG to win. Stop the cap. Are you sure? I will look back at the tape. I don't remember. So, because Muntar wasn't in the hangouts. I don't think you were in the hangouts. I'm pretty sure Vilton said Bayern would win. I'm pretty sure Vilton said Bayern would win. So, I need to sort of go in there and double check on that one, man. But guys, look, man, Mounts. Guys, Mount, I thank you. I told you I'm English. I told you pubs. Guys, English breakfast is on everybody. Wow, guys, we're having three all pints. The pints are on me. All the pints are on me. We're having hash browns, we're having baked beans, and we're having boiled potatoes. Okay, boiled potatoes, baked beans. Let's stand up. Let's rise up. Mount, I thank you. Mount, I am indebted to you. So please, people, don't get me into a conversation as to, you should apologize. You say, please, this is a time to celebrate. Cautiously. The job isn't done yet, but it's a time to celebrate. Mount, that was huge. Like, Mount, I told you, this is big time. Premier League is cool. This is big time. So getting that goal when Chelsea, because I told you, Porto were putting Chelsea under pressure. Mendy had to make some saves. Aspilicueta had to make a huge almighty block. And there's Pepe almost scored, I think, from a corner. So Porto were putting Chelsea under serious pressure. Serious pressure. So Mount getting that goal when he did was huge. It was completely and totally huge. But guys, I've learned my lesson. I am not celebrating yet. Until the referee blows that whistle and it is confirmed that Chelsea will be playing its UCL semi, I'm saying nothing. I am saying nothing because it's too close for me to mess it up right now. Because I know I can mess things up. I've learned because I know whenever I get too hyper, I start celebrating, bad things happen. So I am protecting myself and I'm protecting Chelsea as well. Because guys, I told you, I so want to celebrate. I so want to pop bottles off. I've got my guitar there. I so want to celebrate, guys. I'm so close. But guys, this just shows you how much this means to me. So I'm not here for to be memed or to retweeted and for guys to laugh. No. I need this trophy. And I'm going to do everything in my power to this trophy. Whether I have to be restrictive, be normal, be boring, I will do so. because I need this trophy. I need this trophy because I need to clown you losers. Because you losers have been clowning me for so long. It's time for me to clown you absolute losers. That's what I want. And all right, from your boy YSK Jackson, or rather LSK Laxon. And you thought Porto was going to do something. Oh, shut up. This is only halftime. I told you, I am not falling for your mistakes. I'm not falling for your mistakes. It's only halftime. There is still a second leg to come. And LSK Laxon, you are not going to mess this up for me. We are so close to a semi. So close to a CL because the closer you get to that trophy, from Yasser Said, man, Yasser Said, HH, do you rate Bayern's defense do you rate Bayern's defense individually? How good is your boy Alaba, and is it wise for Real Madrid to even get him this summer? Now remember, Alaba is a left back by trade. He's naturally left back. Plays DM for Austria, but he's really a left back. He did pretty well last year. But I think, he struggled a bit this season. It's not his natural position. So you have to think of the fact that it's not his natural position and you're playing a very difficult system. You're required to play a very difficult system when you're playing a Haaland. So your reading of the game has got to be optimum when you play so long as a left back and as a DM. So I would advise. See, I'm not sure whether Real should really go for him because he's not a top-tier defender. He can play defense, and he can play it well. Wouldn't you rather get a specialist in defense, like a Skriniar or a Van Dijk, than get a guy who can play in defense? So, but I think Boateng can still do a job, but Boateng is older. Pavard normally plays at right back. Maybe Pavard should have played in the centre backs. But my thing about this is that, guys, they did pretty well last season, and it is a difficult system to employ. So I still rate them. They still are, but they're not the greatest, if you want to say to me, man. From Nemeth Patel, don't let Real Madrid reach the final. That tie is not over. That tie is not over yet. There is still football to be played. That tie isn't yet over. I don't care what anyone says. That tie, my friend, is not yet over. From Miss B Nation, I know the tie isn't over between Bayern and PSG, but people think winning 2 or 3 Champions Leagues in the row is easy. Not every team is Real Madrid. I'm so happy that you brought that up. I have no idea what's going to happen because Bayern could still very much go through. If Bayern Munich get knocked out, I'm bringing up the Real Madrid team yet again. Every time a team fails to defend their title, I'll bring up that Real Madrid team because I'm going to force people to give them their credit. And this is Zidane, and I will keep driving it home onto people because I don't think we have given enough credit that these guys won the most difficult club competition 3 times in a row. I'll say it again. Zidane led a team to win the most difficult club competition where the best club teams in the world play 3 times in a row. So let's see what Bayern do, because for me, Bayern could still win it. So until Bayern are in it, I'm saying nothing. If Bayern get knocked out, I'm bringing up that Real Madrid team again. From a boy, Yasser Saidman, who says, HH, you read out the stats. Bayern has 12 shots on targets, and you still say Navas is the 3rd best goalkeeper. Even you underrate Navas. Stats can lie. You see, Yasser said, this is why you have to watch the games. Not all of those shots on targets were great shots. Navas, I always say, made like 2 good saves. The rest were like routine saves. Remember, a shot on target could still be like a weak shot where you just carry the ball up. So those shots on targets don't tell you the quality of those shots or the quality and the difficulty of the saves. Because shooting straight at someone from like 40 yards is a shot on target. But even my little cousin can save a shot that is straight at her from 40 yards away. So it depends on the quality. From Whimsical Thoughts, who says PSG CL final 2020 better than today, but today more clinical. Yes, yes. That is the best Champions League final that I've seen in terms of football. Like the greatest Champions League final is Liverpool against AC Milan, but just the best in terms of just a football match and a final was that. So that was a much better game. This was just a much crazier game based on Bayern's chances, the goals that were scored, and Mbappe saying what's up. So this was more eventful. But the better game was the PSG CL final. Also, Sunaman, thanks for the dub, who says the amount of clutch goals Marquinhos has scored. Do we need to have a conversation about Marquinhos? Just saying. Do we need to have a conversation about Marquinhos? I'm just saying. From Steph Antoniades, who says, this is why you don't compare Haaland to Mbappe. Haaland can still be clinical. Like if you're saying that this has shown that Mbappe is better than Haaland, I'll say no. These are two very clinical strikers. Mbappe just has a World Cup. I think Mbappe, like what Mbappe has done already, is greater than what Haaland has done. As a 17-year-old, you led Monaco to a CL semi, and you scored a goal in a World Cup final, scoring 2 goals against Argentina, scored 3 goals in a World Cup knockouts. You were denied an amazing assist because Euros is a break. So what Mbappe has done is greater, but if we're comparing them right now in 2021, they're both extremely clinical. So let's still give Haaland the credit that he deserves. From YSK Jackson, who says, Timo hustled, not his game to today. # second leg turbo. YSK Jackson. I don't want Timo Werner anywhere near I don't want him anywhere near West London. I watched him today. Dude is still trash. Like, does Tuchel realize that you're only making it worse? If you're Tammy Abraham and you're looking at this turbo brick dude, you'd be like, wait a minute, like, do you really hate us that badly? Do you really hate us that badly? So, man, stuff is wild, man. That stuff is wild, man. So bear with me, guys. I just need to quickly change my camera battery. Bear with me. 1 second. Let's just change my camera battery, man. 1 second. All right. Okay. Oops, I think we should be back in the game. All right, coolio, we're back in the game. So yeah, man, look, Timo Werner, like, is the like literally, it's as if Chelsea are playing with a man down with Timo Werner up in that piece. You know, it's as if Timo Werner is the ops. Timo Werner literally is the ops. So I am begging, because look, I am begging Tuchel, you got away with one man. Shout out to Mount. Because let's keep it real. Chelsea were not amazing in that game. So, which is why Mount, man, you came clutch. Now, I think Foden was more clutch, because Foden, now, that is the definition of clutch, because you literally saved Pep's ass. Like, that was a clutch goal. But this goal that Man scored was very important. It was a very, very important goal. And I think that the goal changed the dimension of this tie. And just from this position, man, Chelsea, you surely cannot mess this up. It's just that I am taking no chances whatsoever. You cannot mess this up. Guys, that second leg is going to be crazy. That's the Bayern PSG second leg is going to be crazy now. I hope Lewandowski is going to be fit. Because if Lewandowski is fit, oh my Lord in heaven. Like, just for us, football fans, Bring back, let Verratti be fit. Is he pathetic? He's got COVID, man. Because COVID normally lasts like 10 days or something, because you need to think it. So I'm not sure that Verratti will make it back in time. Well, I think COVID, as long as you just test negative, then you're all right. So hopefully they test Verratti before the game on Tuesday, and hopefully he tests negative, and they can say what's up. Lewandowski, I'm not sure how long his injury is for. So if you're a Bayern fan, you must be saying, man, Poland, man, why did this guy get injured, man? Why did you injure this freaking dude? But everything is set up because Bayern Munich will score for sure in Paris. So if you're Bayern, you just have to basically be clinical, because you know that you can overwhelm them, and you know that you can really put them under serious pressure. Because again, guys, let's do the math. Let's do the math. Barcelona were in a worse position. They were 4-1 down. If Messi scores that penalty, if Ousmane Dembele took a few of those chances, so Bayern will look at what Barcelona were doing, a much worse team, and say, wait a minute, we can produce these amounts of opportunities, and if we just ensure that we're clinical, we can say what's up. And if they have Lewandowski, it can pop off. If you're PSG, you have to 100%. And I'm not getting. If you're PSG, you have to 100% go into that game with the knowledge of we have to score goals. The worst, and this is why I think Pochettino could mess up, because I think that he messed up with his tactics against Barca. I think that they try to sit in deep. If they sit in deep and don't aggressively go out to attack Bayern, they're screwed, because you can't hold on to a 3-2. That is nothing, because Bayern can easily score a goal, 2 goals, and boom, the tie has changed. So, I mean, guys, we're all set for an absolute clanger of a second leg, man. An absolute clanger of a second leg, man. All right. From Wesley Jackson again, who says, tonight I'm proud to be a London Blues fan. #semis. Wesley Jackson, you're not a Chelsea fan. And Wesley Jackson, why can't you just admit that you failed? You tried to use reverse psychology. You tried to clown Chelsea. You were hoping that FC Porto would do something, but it didn't happen. It did happen. The semi-final dream is very far away, and it may not come true. My semis minimum thing may not come true, but we are so close to that semis minimum. It's failed last year, but you know that I need that semi-final berth, because that's how I roll. I roll with semis is when, okay, boom, we live. So LSK Laxon, show love. From Tudare123, who says, HH, you are biased. You think? Zidane could be sacked by next week if they lose to Barca and Liverpool, make a comeback, which is very possible. Sacked is a very big word. Now, if they lose to Barcelona, it makes it hard to win La Liga, but they're still mathematically in it for the La Liga title race. So let's just paint you a scenario. So if they lose to Barcelona, okay, still in the title race, but then it's a major setback. Now, if Liverpool come back and they get knocked out by Liverpool, oh yeah, then his job would be insecure. His job would for sure be insecure. Because I'm not sure whether Perez will keep Zidane if he ends up trophyless. Now, I believe Real will end up trophyless. They're not winning La Liga. I don't think they will. I believe Barca winning La Liga. They're not winning the Champions League, because Natsa says, HH, check DM for that receipt. My ball knowledge. Oh, give me a break. So let me see. Are you? Is this you? Obviously, 100% being like one fake dude, man. Oh, okay. Let's see what this guy is saying, man. All right. So let's play this now, man. So share screen. Actually, wait a minute. So this is apparently his receipts, man. Okay, let's do this, man. So this is proof that this dude said what's up. Share audio. All right, so
I just feel like PSG are just gonna find something from this game. I feel like Bayern cannot win 2 series in a row. Like it doesn't happen that often. It doesn't happen
They
that
are
often.
gonna win it, bro.
No,
Guaranteed.
I've always said that I don't think they will, but by no means is it impossible for them not to. Because I told you, we all never thought Real Madrid would defend. Nobody on this planet thought that they would do 3 in a row, but it happened,
Yeah.
and these things happen. So make no mistake, Bayern Munich can definitely defend their title. But
They
all
are
I'm
gonna
saying
defend.
is
They are gonna defend that title.
nah, I don't
Yeah.
think so. Okay. So Nata, are you making an argument for PSG then? That
Yes,
PSG
yes.
can.
I think PSG will beat Bayern, and whoever beats Bayern is going to win the Champions League because they had the tough.
Okay. But here's the thing, Natsa. Cool, that's a nice receipt. That's a nice receipt. Natsa, they haven't beaten Bayern yet. They've won the battle, but they have not yet won the war. I'm a war merchant. So you are maybe half right because if they won the first leg, but Natsa, are you guys, are we now saying that this tie is over? Surely, guys, surely we're not saying the tie is over. Surely, if Lewandowski comes back, we're not. I mean, now you will look very stupid by saying, "Oh my gosh, the tie is over." This tie is not over, not by a long shot, because Bayern Munich 100% believe that we can come back, and because looking at that second leg, PSG again, you can see it's almost as if PSG are like in a weird position because they're like, do we attack? Do we not attack? Which is the position they found themselves in when they were 4-1 ahead. But see, what's different is because they were 4-1 ahead, they just naturally felt, no, we don't have to be aggressive in this game. But 3-2 is still 3-2. So no, we can't. We didn't smack them up, but it's like a 1-2 goal swing. Obviously, like Bayern needs to score 2 goals to turn things around because PSG have 3 away goals. But this, guys, man, this tie is open. So Natsa, that receipt only works after we see what happens after Tuesday. If after Tuesday PSG come through, that I'll give you the dub for that receipt. But I can't give you the dub for that receipt because it ain't over yet. And if the Polish nuke shows up on Tuesday, the Polish nuke ain't going out like that. The Polish nuke is not going out like that. That's the thing. Bayern just have to hope that the Polish nuke is fit for Tuesday because without the Polish nuke, it's going to be a bit difficult. Choupo-Moting, I know he's amazing. I know he's a future Ballon d'Or winner. But what is needed, what is fully 100% needed, is they need the power of the Polish nuke. For sure. They need the power of that Polish nuke, for sure. He is vital and critical to turn this thing around. So if I see the Polish nuke on that team sheet on Tuesday, guys, we have a game. We have a game. And again, as we saw again, Neymar and Mbappe are vital. So if for some reason Neymar and Mbappe don't appear, like for me, if I'm Pochettino, I ain't playing Neymar on Mbappe on the weekend. I don't give a crap where we are in Uber Eats. Okay, Uber Eats can take a sidestep now because PSG will need every single man, woman, and child for Tuesday because Bayern are coming. There's no way a beast ain't gonna go down quietly. They're not gonna go down quietly. Chelsea was so close. Chelsea, we are so close. Why do I still feel fearful? Why do I still feel that something disastrous is going to happen? Guys, I am so careful right now. Do you know how arrogant I should be? Guys, I should be jumping up and down and so forth. But guys, I'm chilled. Shout out to Mount and Chilwell. Mount, I thank you. Mount, I thank you. Mount, you're not going to hear a single bad word from you. Mount, I thank you. Screw the English media because they're a bunch of biased a-holes. But Mount, I thank you. Chilwell, you came up big. See, 1-0, oh my gosh, 1-0 is nothing. 2-0, a little bit of breathing room, but guys, I'm taking this very carefully. Porto can come back. Porto can still come back. So guys, the ties are still very much open. Both of them. Both of these ties are still very much open. So I'm keeping things very, very careful. From YSK Jackson, man, who says, Lorto ain't sniffing a single goal in the second leg. YSK Jackson, are you Nostradamus? So you can see the future. Oh, if you can see the future, am I a billionaire in 5 years' time? I want to know. Since you can see the future, tell me, am I a billionaire in 5 years' time? And do I well, I don't want to be married, but so am I involved with a sexy mamacita? Tell me those two things. You can see the future. From LSK Laxon again. How did I fail? Because you hate Chelsea, you want to clown me, and you're using reverse psychology. That's how you failed. Conceived, believed, we achieved. Don't use we. YSK Jackson, remove that we from it. You are the ops. You are the opposition. And you got clowned. You failed tonight. You may still be victorious if FC Porto come back, but you failed for tonight. From Dennis Ball, thank you for the dub. PSG versus Bayern should have a movie trailer. Dennis, I am going to work on I told you, because in case you don't know, so basically, if you don't realize right now, you can see that there is a better field of view from this, because remember the shot was a lot tighter the way that you saw me before, but now the shot is a lot more full, as you can see more of me, because I had a new lens, because I have a bank account that is completely dedicated to all the money that I earn from ads, memberships, and the super chats, and I reinvest it to ensure that I raise the quality of this. So you can see this is a far better lens than the other lens I had, which was like a wall shot. So higher quality and a greater field of view, because I want to raise the quality, because the pre-match analysis needs to move to the next level. It has to move to the next level. We have to take the pre-match analysis to the very next level. It has to be done. And it will be done. We have to take the pre-match analysis to the next level. So you are getting, guys, we're getting like, you might get a feature-length movie trailer for that pre-match. Like, based on what we saw in this first leg, and based on what will go down in the second leg, we may do like a 2-hour trailer. So I may so you may see me in Paris in the Eiffel Tower. I may go to the beer festival. It's going to be a feature-length film. So I may get the Oscar. I may just get the Oscar. From your boy, Totally Awesome, who says, where's Bayern Fan TV? Bayern will steamroll PSG, laugh out loud. Bayern Fan TV, I'm going to find him. And Bayern Fan TV, if you're listening to this, which I'm sure you are, I am inviting you personally to the Sunday Hangouts. And Bayern Fan TV, you better be very careful. Because if you come to the Sunday Hangout and you then say, oh, I meant that it was going to be 7-2 in a second leg, that's on you. Because I'm sure a lot of Bayern fans will say, Bayern Fan TV, you put Bayern in a worse place. Guys, I told you, clown jinxing all you want, ask Vilton. Because Vilton is a shameless reverse psychologist. He's a shameless reverse psychologist, but it's working. So guys, say what you want. If you use reverse psychology properly, it works. So if you want your team to do well, reverse psychology, it's work. Like, it doesn't always work, but if you know how to use it, it can actually work for your team. I'm being real with you. From YSK Jackson, thank you for the dub. The only tie that's over is London Blues versus Lorto. YSK Jackson, you need to respect FC Porto. That's the name. I don't know who Lotto are. You need to respect FC Porto. They are Champions League winners. They're a European powerhouse, and I am terrified and scared about what could happen in the second leg. FC Porto going to come full steam ahead. We could be facing 1970 Brazil in the second leg. So Chelsea have a time now. Chelsea will be on the ropes. And it's like Chelsea will be on the ropes in that second leg. So for me, Chelsea shouldn't even be thinking. They shouldn't even be thinking of the second leg at the moment. So as of right now, chill. As of right now, chill. Like I said, guys, see, I am so tempted to be hyped. I'm so tempted to be hyped. But I'm like, HH, don't make yourself look like a fool. Half of you are so close to the semi. You have a 2-0 lead going into the second leg, and these are 2 away goals, which means that Porto have to score 2 goals without reply, which means that if Chelsea just score a G, oh my God. So close. So close. So close. But I'm calm. Guys, I'm calm. I'm calm. But Mount and Chilwell, you've made this manageable. Mount and Chilwell, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. You know? And in those hills in ancient time, once on England's mountain green. Guys, I'm gonna have 3 pints tonight. With respect to Englishness. With respect to Englishness, I'm gonna have 3 pints tonight. Because Mount and Chilwell, you came up big. So did Aspilicueta. So did Memendi. But I repeat, this is the CL. This is the Champions League. This isn't the Premier League. This isn't the Papa John's Cup. This isn't the FA Cup. This is real. This is the most elite competition in the world. And you'll be facing a far better FC Porto. Guys, it's not over. It can't be over. Oliveira is going to come back. Taremi is going to come back. And they have the knowledge that they need to respond. Should Bayern Munich be disappointed that you had 12 shots on target and you only scored twice? Should they have worked the keeper a lot more? Should they have been better? The game that I watched was superb defending by PSG. Superb defending by PSG and a great outplay. And guys, we hate on Neymar when we deserved it, when he deserved it, for sure. We can't hate on him now. But the job isn't done yet. See, this is the beauty about the CL. This is, guys, it's halftime. The match isn't over. Okay, this 90-minute section is over, but it is currently halftime. And in so many instances, I have seen a particular game in the first leg and a whole different game in the second leg. Guys, who knows? You may see a totally different Liverpool in that second leg at Anfield. So, I mean, and guys, do you know what the beauty is? Almost every tie is alive. 2-1, City Dortmund. Even if City will still win, still alive, but City should win. Real Liverpool, I know it's 3-1, but guys, that tie is still alive. Chelsea Porto, oh my gosh, Porto is fully alive. And this is nothing. 3-2 is nothing. 3-2 is absolutely 100% nothing. So guys, the CL lives. The CL lives. The CL lives. From Dennis Borman, thanks for the dog, Dennis Borg, who says Bayern is like Terminator and PSG is Sierra Cana right now. You know, you're right. Because you see, Bayern are like kill. So it's basically it's like Terminator 1. Where no. This is like Terminator 1. Because in T2, Sarah Connor was like a full-on soldier. But in Terminator 1, like Arnie, remember this is when Arnie was the bad guy. He was like the villain. He was just coming through. And Sarah was surviving. She was just finding a way to survive. And when you watch that game, it literally was PSG were just they were literally hanging in there. And they managed to just to get it because at the end of Terminator 1, Sarah Connor, gets the dub over thingy. So it looks like Sarah Connor because Bayern, guys, I have never seen pressing like that in my life. It was relentless. Like how PSG, you have to give PSG credit. Give PSG credit, guys. They were overrun and overwhelmed. The pressing The pressing from these dudes was insane. From Live Hard and Die, man. Thanks for the dog, man. Live Hard and Die. Why are you giving... Oh, no, sorry. Before I go there, Totally Awesome, who says... Oh... So Totally Awesome says, Lewandowski is out, HH. Let's first deal with that. So he is out. Because I remember when I was reading it and they said that it could be like a week or 2 weeks. If Lewandowski is out, but then Courtly also then says LSG will make an appearance on Tuesday. But you see, this isn't like, you see, LSG is really what you saw from Miracle at Camp Nou and Man United, where you come in with like a good sizable lead, which you go through. 3-2 is nothing. 3-2 isn't really a lead. Especially with Bayern, 3-2 isn't really a lead. So, like if PSG, let's say, won 3-1 or 4-1, then it could be a case, oh, no, LSG could show up. But maybe you mean that they will just capitulate. And guys, it could happen. This tie is not over. And Bayern Munich 100% believe they can turn this around. They 100% believe that they can't turn this around. But wow, man, Lewandowski is out. That's huge. From Live Hard and Die, who says, who are you giving the CL? Mbappe, Benzema, Lewandowski, Haaland, Aguero, or Salah? Bro, tough one. I can't tell. So maybe by you saying this, I think what you mean is that like the CL best player, definitely not Aguero. Aguero is not the right term. Aguero. Salah, let's see what happens in the second leg. Benzema, let's see what happens. Lewandowski, well, Bayern have to somehow come through PSG without him. And for Mbappe, let's see what happens next week. So, the ties are so close. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I cannot give you an answer because Bayern could very easily overturn PSG. Very easily. Liverpool, you can call me crazy. Liverpool could very easily overturn Real Madrid. Like Salah could just go ham. What if Salah drops 3Gs? So it's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. From Joshua Byrne, man. Thank you for the dub. Joshua Byrne, football member, Patreon member as well. Thanks for the support. This man, HH, legit through stages of grief, even though his team won. Josh, let me explain something to you. I was an arrogant man last year. I believed Frank Lampard was the truth, and I believed that this team was going to do something special. I thought this team would be like Ajax. They would be the most exciting team, make the semis, and so forth. I so got embarrassed. I so got punked, and people, I received so much abuse that I couldn't reply from. I said, half hope, you could have a different tact. Because my thing is that people clowned me so badly, it is only fair that I clown people back. It's only fair. Because I got clowned really badly. So, Joshua, I'm being very, very, very careful indeed, man. Very careful indeed. Let's see what else you say in the chat, man. I want Neymar and Mbappe to get this man, but it's be crazy to see Pep finally do it or Zidane do it again. Okay, look, guys, the amount of narratives go rolling through are insane. There are so many narratives rolling through, man. They're freaking insane, man. But if Pep does this, I can, guys, let me bet with you. This is a bet. Record this right now. If Pep wins this Champions League, he will cry. Because trust me, Pep wants this badly. He wants this badly. Like, if Pep wins this, he will cry. He will cry. HH, I don't have time to bring up receipts. but I told you PSG would win. Look, everybody wants to now start claiming things. Either you have receipts or it didn't happen, man. Either you have receipts or it didn't happen, man. Neymar was key for PSG in the group. He was. Let's keep it real. Like, the backs were against the wall. They lost that game to Red Bull Leipzig. They lost that game to Man United. Backs were against the wall, and Neymar came clutch for them, specifically in that United game. In the United game, Neymar came up big. So we cannot forget that. Like, when Neymar wants to be, he can be that dude. When he wants to be, Neymar can be that dude. It's just that there are just times when the guy just F's up, man. What else are you guys saying, man? Let's just see what's in the live chat, man. I'm sorry, HH, but Porto doing the remontada. Bro, as I said again, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I'm taking zero chances whatsoever, bro. I'm taking absolutely zero chances. All right. From Whimsical Thought, man. Thank you for the double Whimsical Thoughts. Congrats, Hope. Enjoy the moment instead of being pessimistic. Objectively, how can you not think otherwise? Chelsea will be in the semis after 7 long years. Whimsical. What if you told that? Let's rewind the clock back to 2019. And what if you told that to a Barca fan after they won 3-0 in the first leg? Oh, relax, chill, it's okay. Or let's go back to 2017. What if you said that to a PSG fan after the first leg? Relax, chill, 4-0. This competition has shown us the incredible, the amazing, and the unexpected. So in football, expect the unexpected. So I am not going to allow myself to be clowned. Whimsical Thoughts, when Chelsea officially make the semis, oh my gosh. Whimsical, drinks are on me. When they officially, because no, it's at halftime. They've won this battle, they've not won the war. When they if they officially win the war, Whimsical, drinks are on me. Drinks are on me. Until that time, Whimsical Thoughts, I am taking zero chances. Zero. I told you, see, if I just want to just do this for like memes and so forth and everything, I'll be like, oh yeah, we won and so forth, yeah, with the best. My celebration, where I go wild, bare-chested, is from Beata Klumpt. If PSG win the CL, how much credit does Poch deserve? Let's see how they do it. Let's see whether it's a case of the team getting outplayed and Neymar and Mbappe just creating magic, or tactically Poch has done something. In this game, I'm giving a lot of dog to Poch because that was a strong defensive plan and they were able to transition well. So I saw clear, precise training in what they did, and I saw a team that was coached better, and I saw a Neymar who was far more responsible and far more disciplined than we saw against Lille. So it depends how they do it. It depends how they do it. So if I can see tactics being employed, 100%, 100%, I will give him that dub, man. So and he deserves that love for tonight. The guy deserves that love for tonight, man. What else are you guys saying, man? Put those bottles on ice. Put those bottles on ice, man. Put those bottles on ice. So, guys, maybe last 5 minutes, man. Last 5 minutes, and I'm out of here, man. So, any key questions, put them in there. Last 5 minutes, and your boys out of here. Guys, remember, like the video, subscribe. Like that video, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. if you remember, I told you Lewandowski would be a bigger miss than Verratti. And I told you PSG will not need the midfield to counter Bayern. Hey, look, my memory is like Swiss cheese. My memory has always been like Swiss cheese. So I will check the tape. But I believe you. I will give you the benefits of the doubt, man. I believe you. Well, that's quite rude. Someone just said F you. That's also be rude. So guys, look, man. Just rounding off, man. Rounding off. What a game. PSG Bayern. What an amazing game. What an absolutely stupendous, amazing game. Crazy game. PSG have to be given credit for defending like champions, specifically in the absence of Marquinhos. They will need Marquinhos for the next game, and because he's definitely the leader of this team. But I think that, Mbappe showed up. Neymar showed up. And it goes back to the whole thing that we've always known. Mbappe and Neymar will be needed to win this. Mbappe and Neymar, both of these guys will be needed to win this trophy. They will be vital. They'll be important. They'll be fully essential for them to win this trophy. Oscar Jackson, personally, Lotto should use the forfeit rule. Oscar Jackson, if Porto end up knocking out Chelsea, I will beat you up, and that is a threat. That is a threat. If they end up winning like that, I will beat you up, and that's a threat. That is a threat, man. I think that's the whole thing, man. 5-0 aggregate Chelsea. Nah. Respect FC Porto, and I am going to respect FC Porto. I am going to respect them, and I will not come out and just say something like 5-0. But for Chelsea, huge win. For Chelsea, huge key win. But my feet are firmly on the ground. I am not taking any chances whatsoever. I am being fully 100% calm because I know that we have seen throughout the history of the Champions League how teams have come back from greater deficits. Okay? From greater deficits. CL final 3-0 down at halftime. We all know what happened. 4-0 PSG broke the Camp Nou. 3-0 the nightmare at Anfield. We've seen this thing happen far too many times, and I don't care whether FC Porto or not, Barcelona or Liverpool. It is what it is. This is still full football, and crazier things have happened. Crazy things have happened, man. So for Chelsea, it's about just finish the job. Finish the job. Get it finished. Guys, remember, we're going to be here on Sunday. On Sunday, we'll be reviewing these games because I am desperate to hear what the Hangout panel have to say, and we shall be previewing the games as well. But what I'm even thinking as well, maybe on Saturday we will review these games, and on Sunday we'll then do the preview. So I'll do it. But basically, come the weekend, I think we have a lot to discuss because a lot of Bayern fans need to apologize. A lot of PSG fans need to boast, but PSG fans, take it from me. Learn from the best. Learn from my mistakes. Don't celebrate yet. I need to reiterate this. Real Madrid, don't celebrate yet. City, you already know what it is. So they know from the past. Chelsea, don't you dare celebrate yet. PSG, don't you dare celebrate it because these are the defending champions. These are still the defending champions. Until they are knocked out, they're still the defending champions. And because of that, you must treat them with the proper respect. You must treat them with the proper respect that they deserve as the defending champions. Okay? Anything less will be wrong. So guys, man, if you haven't already, remember to like the vid. Remember to subscribe if you're new. And check out the links below in the description box to follow HH, and so forth. I mean, if you want to follow me on my socials, you can follow me here at Half of Porto. Just click the link below. Click the link below in the description box to follow your boy Half Up on Twitter and, converse with me. But guys, I've talked. Mbappe showed why he is a prodigy. And I think that we have to respect English breakfast. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real. And guys, this has most definitely been #AppReal.